Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol FNMA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Done this analysis many times in the past, but want to get things updated here. As the chart is, I'm not going to say the chart is ruined, but it's starting to look a bit shaky. But like I said, you got to give credit where credit's due. And the main point where you got to, pat the bulls on the back and say, well done, is in regards to this pink line right here, which on my chart is denoting the 200 period simple moving average. If you have a very basic understanding or just a surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period moving average, and you know that when the price is up above it, you definitely want to see the price stay up above it, assuming, of course, you're long. And, earlier today, let me zoom back in. You can see that the price did actually spend some time down below that pink line, which, again, not a good sign. However, to give credit where credit's due, come the latter part of the day, the price made a very nice bounce to the upwards direction and, not only got up above that pink line, but actually separated quite a bit to the upside. So that's kind of my long way of saying that the pink line is definitely a very important level of support going forward. And you don't want to see the price down below it, and you especially don't want to see the price get below it and then continue to separate to the downside, which was looking like a possibility earlier on in the day. But again, well done on the bulls' part to not only bounce back up, but get well back up above there. So keep an eye on that level because that is certainly the key overall level of support. In the event though that the price breaks down below that 200 period, the next key overarching level of support at that point would be down around the $2.55 mark. So again, ideally, you certainly want to see the price stay above that 200 period, but if that doesn't hold up, then 255 would be the next area of support. From a resistance standpoint, it's all about that purple line right now, the 50 period moving average. For the longest time, this was kind of measuring right here as our area of support, but technical analysis 101 states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they do tend to act as resistance. So in any sort of continued move to the upside, the main battleground is definitely going to be that 50 period moving average. So keep a close eye on that. So again, very nice bounce late day. We'll see if the bulls can start to bounce up, and gather some more momentum here. But overall, the chart's starting to look a little bit shaky. I'm not going to say it's ruined, but it's time for the bulls to kind of step back up and start to stabilize the price back out. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.